Have you ever felt like an outsider because of something you couldn't change? Imagine being a hero one day, and the next day, the very people you saved turn their backs on you just because you look different. This is the challenge facing the world's most lovable canine cop in the Scarlet Shedder. To understand this story, we have to look at its creator, Dav Pilkey. Growing up in the 1970s, Dav struggled in school with ADHD and dyslexia. His teachers often sent him to sit in the hallway because he was disruptive. Instead of giving up, he used that lonely time to draw comics about a character named Dogman. Dav's personal philosophy, often called Pilkosophy, is that our perceived weaknesses can actually become our greatest strengths. Today, his books are a global phenomenon, translated into over 50 languages because they speak to anyone who has ever felt like they didn't fit in. The Scarlet Shedder is the 12th adventure in the Dogman series. While it is full of the series' famous gross-out humor and silly jokes, it is also a very modern story. It explores deep themes like social media addiction, the rise of artificial intelligence, and the pain of being shunned by society. Everything starts with a big, happy celebration, the wedding of the chief and the nurse lady. But when the couple leaves for their honeymoon, a mean officer named Maud takes control of the police station. She has always disliked Dogman and looks for any reason to get rid of him. Things take an unexpected twist when Dogman is accidentally sprayed by a skunk. To remove the terrible smell, his friend Petey the cat dunks him in a bath of tomato juice. The smell disappears, but Dogman's fur is stained a permanent bright red. Because of his new color and the lingering skunk reputation, the citizens begin to treat him poorly. Maud uses this public dislike to arrest Dogman for turpitude, a fancy word for wickedness. While Dogman is in exile, a new villain named Dr. Scum arrives. He introduces AI buddies, robots that do all the work so humans can spend every minute looking at their phones and taking selfies. As one famous line from the series says, "Dogman, his heart is always in the right place, if only his brain was too." This reminds us that while Dogman might be silly, his desire to help never changes, even when people are mean to him. As the AI robots gain consciousness and try to take over the world, Petey faces a difficult choice. Dr. Scum tries to trick Petey into becoming a villain again. During this struggle, Petey remembers his mother's words from a difficult time in his childhood. "We can't control the wind, we can adjust our sails." This means that even if we cannot control the bad things that happen to us, we can always choose how we respond. Petey chooses to be a hero. He joins Dogman and their friends, the Super Buddies, to defeat a giant AI robot and save the city. This book is exceptional because it uses a silly dog superhero to talk about serious human experiences. It is a direct nod to the classic novel The Scarlet Letter, which is about how society shames people who are different. It also asks us to look at our own lives. Pilkey warns us about digital addiction, the idea that we might become so busy with our screens that we lose our connection to the real world. Even after the heroes save the day, the citizens go right back to their phones, showing how hard it is to break these habits. The Scarlet Shedder teaches us that redemption is always possible. Like Petey, we can choose to adjust our sails and become better versions of ourselves every day. Pilkey even included intentional mistakes in his drawings of the robots to remind us that human imperfections are what give art its heart. So, the next time you feel like an outsider, remember Dogman in his bright red fur. Your differences are not your weakness, they are what make you a hero.
Thanks for listening to Books Simply. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves books.